All right, guys, we're talking about one of the most functional movements you can do, not just in the gym, but also outside the gym, and that is the deadlift. So let me go over to my barbell over here. Now, I'm gonna show it to you guys from two different angles. I'm gonna show it to you guys from the front over here, and I'm gonna turn the barbell and give you guys a good visual from the side, because the side is actually one of the more important angles so you can see my back position. All right, so we're learning how to pick up the bar from the ground here, right? Which we do this in life all the time. We pick things up, groceries, kids, whatever that might be, something that falls on the ground, moving boxes. We pick up things all the time, right? Now, when we're deadlifting, we're trying to strengthen all of the things on the back end of our body. And more specifically, we're trying to target our hamstrings, which is the muscle on the back of our leg, our glutes, and all things in our back here. Now, we want to primarily focus on the legs, but that doesn't mean that working our back is a bad thing. We actually want that. All right, so first things first, when we are setting up to the barbell here, we want to get nice and close. All right, so we don't want to be standing from far away from the barbell. We actually want to get directly under the barbell. Think about where you're tying your shoelaces is kind of where you want to be standing underneath the barbell. You also want your feet to be directly underneath your hips. So you don't want a wide stance, let's say like the squat. You want to be in a more narrow stance where the feet are set up right underneath your hips here. The other thing we want is we want our toes to be facing forward. We don't want our toes to be angled out. Again, in our squat, we want that. We want our feet to be angled out slightly. But for a deadlift, we want our toes to be pointed straight forward here. All right, so we're talking all things on the bottom, because if we set up our feet properly, everything else will be solid. All right, so feet are underneath the hips, toes are pointed straight forward. Now, where we want to grab the bar is we actually want to grab the bar about thumb distance away from your legs. So if you're standing nice and tall here, put your arms next to your body here. We're going to pull our shoulders back and down here, thumbs just outside here. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to reach down for that bar by initiating at my hips. So when I'm doing this, I'm not going to bend my knees first. I'm actually going to push my bum back as I'm going down there, pushing, pushing, pushing far back. And my hands will get about knee level. I'm feeling a lot of tension in the back of my legs here. And then from here, that's when I'm going to start to bend my knees a bit more to grab onto that barbell. Now, before we lift this barbell, we want to think two things. Number one, I want to squeeze my belly really, really, really hard. Think squeezing your belly button, and it'll get really hard to talk as I do this. And the other thing is we want to get a good grip on that barbell, thinking about trying to almost break that barbell. So it kind of puts my shoulders in a really good position. And I'm going to stop talking now because this is hard. And from there, I'm going to push through my legs, and I'm going to stand up. That was tough, but that was good. Now from here, on the way down, same thing as how we went to go get the barbell. We're gonna push our bum back. Barbell's gonna slide down the legs. Start to bend my knees once that barbell gets just below. Touch the ground, push through the legs, and stand. All right, same thing on the way down, pushing your bum back. Barbell sliding down the legs, touching the ground, and then you're good. Let me give you guys a visual from the side. Let me turn this around. So here we go. Remember, quick recap. Feet are going to be really close where my shoelaces are tied, directly underneath the bar. From here, my toes are pointed straight forward. Okay, feet checklist done. Now, thumb distance away from my legs here. Shoulders are pulled back and down. I'm gonna shoot my bum back. Back, 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 back. Hands get to about knees. From here, start to bend my knees. Okay, my hands are on the barbell. Let's think about two things. Squeeze the belly, and then from here, break the bar. Good grip, and then drive through the legs and stand up. Remember, this is a slow movement. Push my bum back, let the bar go down, my legs touch the ground, and stand back up. Coming on down, pushing your bum back, leaning forward, touch the ground, stand back up. And that is how you will perform amazing deadlifts to strengthen all the things in the back of your body. All right, see you guys in the next one.